You got to be present and focused in the conversation. By present, I don't mean in the room. I mean present like I'm engaging in this conversation with you and I'm focused on what you're saying. That's where listening starts. You have to deal with something called distraction. Or actually, I'm going to add an S, distractions. Okay. And oftentimes, the reason that we don't have very good interaction is because we're not present when a conversation is going on. We're in the room, but we're not focused on what's going on. And the biggest culprit today, and I'm going to meddle with you just a little bit here, and it's okay. It'll be all right once we get past it, and it'll help you. But one of the things that's one of the biggest distractions in our lives today is something called your smartphone. Okay? That you have this little piece of plastic and electronics that you carry around with you and you're in love with it. Oh, my phone. Instagram, Facebook, okay? It's the first thing you pick up in the morning. Some of you have already had a surgery and it's attached to your hand, okay? The last thing you lay down at night. Some of you wake up in the middle of the night to play with your phone, okay? Now, I'm all in favor of technology. It's a great thing. But you know it's one of the biggest distractions to relationships right now. Think about how many times you're fellowshipping with a piece of plastic, glass, and electronics when there are people you love all around you. Amen? You've got your kids in the room, your spouse is in the room, friends are in the room, and where are you looking? At people who aren't in the room, okay? That could care less about what you're doing, okay? And so you're engaging with something that's distracting you from the most important relationships in your life. Use your phone. It's a great thing to do, but know when not to use it as well. Some families have learned the value when they have a family meal together. They have something called a family phone box, and so everybody has to put their phone in the box, okay? We're not going to have a phone around the dinner table. My wife and I learned a few years ago that when we went out to dinner together, that because we would all have the tendency to pick up our phone and be looking at our phone while we were waiting for the meal to come. And then we decided, no, we're not going to do that. Let's put our phones away. So we made ourselves put our phones away. There's a lot of silence that happened then, okay? But nevertheless, we made the decision, and we've learned that pattern. But you have to break the addiction to that little device that you carry around with you. Let it serve you. Don't serve it. Amen?